right, what is going on, everybody? We are back here for match number 3 as we're heading to the Challenger League, where Papayas are taking on Flame. It's another spicy one. I'm Rockerman, back in the booth, joined by Mr. Grebsy. Unfortunately, last match, I don't want to have to bring it up, but the last match didn't go your way, but hopefully the rest of the matches will go our way for the content's sake.
Was there a match I played? Was I there? I don't know what you're talking about. I didn't see anything. No, this match is going to be much better going on forward here. No excuses, but Doug was lagging the entire time, and that doesn't make for good content. So hopefully here in the future with Flames and Papaya, it'll go well.
Yeah, hopefully so here, as we're looking to get these guys in here very shortly, but yeah, I'm excited to see what's going to happen. I'm going to throw up this bracket real quick. We'll talk briefly about it as we get the teams joined on in, but we're heading to the Challenger League. Papayas versus Flame, 7 versus 10. This is what is kind of spicy about the play-in tournament, Grebsy, is that you can get, the 7 seed versus the 10 seed. The 10 seed could squeak into the playoffs as the 8 seed here if they can win this matchup.
And, if they play well enough, they can go against Griffins and beat them out, and then they'll pretty much be smooth sailing from there on. But that is a tall order to, try and do here. But we'll see what happens. Last time these two teams faced each other, we had the Papayas losing 1-3 against the Flame. So if they want to turn it around, they're going to have to put a lot of work in on this.
Yeah, definitely so. There's going to be some work needed. That is for sure. And yeah, Flame, they took down Motion. Pretty solid performance from them on their last matchup. And then Papayas, unfortunately, with the new roster, they did not quite make it happen against the Hellcats. But hey, Grebsy, there's 2 new players. Help and Panzer on the roster. Unfortunately, a Nervebot going non-playing, Drips getting suspended for the remainder of this season, at least. It's tough to lose. Those guys were number 1 and number 2 in Challenger League player rating, and unfortunately for the Papayas, they're no longer available.
You hate to see it happen, but it is what it is, and we'll see what this new Papayas roster can do with it. As you said, they are 2 new players here, and I have 0 stats on them, so this could be anyone's game. We don't know what they're going to do here when they come out with it.
Yeah, and I'm pretty sure the last match they played was their first league match together. So we're going to have to see if they can rebound here, as it looks like everyone's in the lobby. Let's get your predictions up real quick. They're leaning towards Flame in the chat. Grebsy, I think I'm going to go with Flame here in this one. To be honest with you, we're going to have to see here, as it looks like they're all ready to go.
Yeah, I have to agree with you. I think, they're been playing together longer, a bit more cohesion, and we'll see what happens. Am I play-by-play on this? Wait, am I play-by-play on this?
You are play-by-play, Mr. Grebsy. Take it away.
Oh, my bad. I have been misunderstood of what my job role is here. We got Hypnotic trying to put it over the goal, and Help is going to shove that right in right there. That makes a lot of sense of how this conversation went before we started this. I apologize.
That's all right. That's all right. We got to get into it. We got to get into it. And hey, that's a great start there for the Papayas with Help putting it in and up 1-0.
You got your 2 new players, and they're able to put one in real quick here within 20 seconds of it starting. We're going to have Moxon going up, trying to put it towards Local. Local going for the demo. We're going to miss it here. Help trying to find Help on his team. No pass there as Necroptic is putting it high above the goal. A miss on the clear out. Moxon trying to take it in, but put it in the corner. It's going to be passed out by Panzer. Panzer up alone, but Necroptic able to take that out and control the ball here. He's got a lot of time with it, and we know we don't want to see Necroptic or anybody get here real on the Flame with a lot of space. We know that they actually thrive under that, so what we need is Papayas here trying to put a bit more pressure on him. Flame having, being 1 down still, they have most of the control of the game so far, with Local to the corner, a bit too far out to find Necroptic in mid there. Moxon trying to pass it to the side and getting it clear past Flame on the offensive here. Panzer able to stop it and find some space, but no one mid for his pass. So we have Necroptic going into the corner here on Papayas, popping it over. Help here. Moxon centers it again. No one on Flames there. Just maybe a bit of miscommunication there. Maybe a lack of trust. Who knows? Local doing what he can to get it over the Papayas defense, and he does, but not able to have the Flames finish this off for a goal. We got Necroptic on his own as a challenge here, and we're going to have the Papayas in a 2v2 situation. Unfortunate miss there by Hypnotic. Flame trying to take it away. Help putting that real close to the goal, but just slightly off. Necroptic up to Local. Local with the control, trying to get around Panzer. Panzer with the 50. We're seeing a completely different game here as far as Flames are playing. Rocker Man, I think they can have a comeback, but they're gonna have to do a lot more.
Definitely. So they're looking all right here. They're trying to find some shots. They've had a couple of good opportunities, but I'm very impressed right now with how the Papayas are playing. I thought that they could get something working here. Like we mentioned, it's a new roster. Help and Panzer, the two new ones on the roster, and then Hypnotic, the captain, the only player that's been playing this season on this Papayas roster. So they had to reinvent themselves, and I think they've done pretty well so far. And they've done pretty good on the defensive end as Flame. They've had a couple opportunities, but just not able to find it through. And about 2 minutes remaining here. We'll have to see if Flame can squeak one out, but the Papayas defense has been so good so far.
Absolutely. The Papayas have been all over everything that Flame has tried to attack them with, and continuing here into the offense for Help. Drib the 50 through, cannot get the cut on the control there. Hypnotic trying to put it back towards mid. Panzer waiting for his moment, but Local is actually there to 50 it out behind him. Hypnotic's going to challenge this and give Help some space. Hypnotic up in the air against Necroptic, and Necroptic is there for the defense of Panzer again, putting it slightly high. No one on the Papayas is there to put it in, and that's gonna be a light touch by Hypnotic back towards Necroptic for an easy save. Help up by himself, looking to try and put it in again. Touched high. Local there, another great save, popping it high. Moxon from the front of their goal, popping it to the side, giving the Flames some breathing room. Help again above the goal with Hypnotic in, and Necroptic is there to push it to the side. Papayas definitely applying all the pressure with Moxon from downtown is going to put that one in. Half field there.
Yeah, and Moxon, he's definitely the player I've enjoyed watching. He's probably been one of the tougher players to play against in Challenger. You give him the opportunities, he's going to put in just a very solid all-around player, and catching the Papayas out, who had a couple of good opportunities there, but Flame able to tie it up, and Moxon stepping up very big right there.
Absolutely, and this is the Flame we're used to seeing here. They started off maybe a little shaky here. They've locked it in. They're all playing better with each other here, and I think this is going to go much differently. As well as Papayas are playing, I feel that the tides have shifted into Flame's favor, with Local trying to put that on goal and Moxon trying to stuff it in there at the end. Necroptic finding the ball on the wall there for himself, but not able to find a teammate after that. Papayas on the offensive here with Local getting it out of their half on goal, but Hypnotic is there to put it to the side. Necroptic again on the challenge here, but we got two Flames players on the backside waiting for it. Moxon putting it a little high, and that's just going to drop in. An unfortunate miss by Help right here.
Yeah, it's just Moxon again, just putting a banger towards the net, and Hypnotic couldn't get it. Help trying to race back, and that one, that one's just a tough one to watch right there. Tough break to try to get back on that one.
It really is, and that could honestly be just chalked up to two new teammates, a whole new team here. They don't have the time with each other, don't have the experience with each other, and they're getting found out of position here. But we got Hypnotic taking to the corner, trying to get it out of his half as Moxon putting it on goal to Local. Local just high. Moxon with excuse me. I don't know
yeah, and that one is gonna hit the ground. Flame, I'll fill in for you. It's that Grimsy that one hits the ground, and Flame, they are gonna take the game one victory. Just a. Oh, you're
thank you. Yeah.
You're all good, Grimsy. You're all good. It's Flame. Yeah, they do take that game number one there, and I mean, just a solid performance. I mean, Moxon caught the Papayas out a couple times, and that was just enough to make it happen. I mean, Papayas, they didn't play terribly, they didn't play great, but Flame, they just played solid and found the opportunities at the end of the day.
Absolutely, and thank you for taking over for me there. Papaya started out real strong and maybe just caught Flame with a little bit of nerves. As you said, Papaya is able to put one in real fast there, but the rest of the game was completely in Flame's control, in my opinion. Even when they were on defense, they really weren't that scared. They weren't that worried. They had assurances going forward here as we go into game 2. We've got Moxon versus Hypnotic on the kickoff here. We'll see which way it goes. It's going to go towards Hypnotic for the Papayas, and open goal a little bit. Local trying to put it in. Moxon there on the defense with Panzer. A great flick to the side past both defenders.
Yeah, that was just huge by Panzer right there as he just takes it low, finds the 50, and I think it was actually a little bit off, but Local, just kind of not in the perfect spot there, and it kind of bounces off him into the back of the net.
That will happen sometimes. You're going to, that's a kickoff goal as well by Hypnotic again. Papayas making me eat my own words here, showing that they actually want this.
Yeah, definitely so. Another kickoff goal. That one just squeaks right by the cheating defender there. And Papayas, they're looking good. They started out strong in game 1, couldn't hold on, but they started off really strong here in game 2. 2 quick goals. We're gonna have to see if they can keep it up for their sake, for the sake of the content. Hopefully they can possibly add to it.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of conversation they had in between games, or whatever it was. It is working with Hypnotic from downtown all the way into the goal from the upper wall.
Oh my goodness, and I mean, Papayas are just going off. They're catching them out. I mean, that's 3 goals in 23 seconds here from Papayas, and that's how you start out a game 2. Your season is on the line. You're definitely, you may be the 7th seed, but you got to feel they're the underdogs with the new roster here for sure. And they're just putting on strong. And they're trying to find one more.
Surely it's not another. There we go.
It's going to be saved away. I thought almost there was going to be 4 goals right there, but instead Flame going to hold on.
Yeah, we are 30 seconds into this match with 3-0 by the Papayas. Papayas coming out real strong here and kept catching Flame just on the back foot, out of position. Help trying to do it from the side, but Local's there to push it away. He's going to have this controlled again up the wall, trying to get around Panzer. Panzer is there to 50 it, and Panzer trying to find a teammate. A little awkwardness there, but Help is able to take it towards Flame's goal. We've got Moxon on the defense, but no one else in goal as Panzer puts it just wide. A great shot there. Unfortunately, an open goal is the hardest goal to make in Rocket League, as everyone knows. Necroptic trying to put this into Papaya's side of the field, but not making it out there. Hypnotic putting it there for Panzer. Panzer with a read, but not able to make it go in. Local, a lot of time, maybe hitting that a little bit too far. He's actually able to get this past a mid. Necroptic trying to go for a shot a little wide. Moxon up, but Panzer there for the 50, and Moxon puts it in.
Yeah, Moxon, just a big body right here as this one. Local gets skied away, and I don't think Panzer was quite ready for that one as Moxon just staying in weight room as he puts that one in the back of the net, and Flame right back in this one, 3-1.
Yeah, absolutely. I think Moxon just has a better gaming chair there, and that's why that one went in. We all know what happens. We've got Flame with the kickoff here, trying to get by Hypnotic. Hypnotic's going to push it up to Panzer. We got a 2-on-2 situation here. Panzer getting around, looking for another demo, maybe. Necroptic able to take it to the side, but Help putting it back on goal. Necroptic pushing it up, giving the pressure on the Papayas here. Panzer trying to clear it out. Moxon shadowing. We have Necroptic waiting for it in the corner with a great touch there, and Moxon following up, and a pass around. Local just a little bit too close there. A great pass by Moxon, but maybe a little bit hard there. Panzer trying to get some offense going for the Papayas here, but not able to make it happen. Local waiting for this touch to put it into the corner. Help an easy clear out, but Moxon's up in there, but gets it past him. We've got Necroptic and Panzer going at this. Necroptic able to clear it past the Papayas defense. Help, maybe an accidental touch towards their goal. Local trying to capitalize, cannot get there. Necroptic a good pass towards mid. Moxon slightly off, and Local finding it from the side.
And Local gonna throw this one in is just opportunity here for them, and just good speed to get back, and a beautiful shot there. I mean, Flame has just been attacking this entire possession here, and I mean, they're bringing it right back. They may went down 3-0 early, but you can't keep counting them out.
It's looking similar-ish to the first match where we saw Papayas pop off real fast here, but Flame, as you said, have been controlling this match in the second half. We have 2 minutes and 20 seconds left here. Papayas need to hold this, but they also need to find their rhythm. They need to find their control. Flame here, a double commit over them. Panzer there with Hypnotic with an open goal to put that in.
Yeah, and Flame, once again, they're just caught out as the hat trick comes through there on this one from Hypnotic. And I mean, you just beat out 2 defenders and you have a free open net there for the Papayas.
It really is a great play there, getting over both defenders. Papayas showing that they still want this. Flame trying to take control here, but Panzer going to have it to himself. That's just going to go in as well right off the kickoff.
Yeah, that's just gonna go right in right away there. And I mean, Flame is just they're just getting outspeed or outsped. I don't know, but they're getting just outpaced is probably the right word that we're looking for. They're getting outpaced at the moment. As I mean, Papayas are just finding everything that they wanted. They right back to a 3-0 or a 3-goal lead, excuse me.
Absolutely here, and you know, it feels like Papayas they attack in spurts. They keep catching Flame off, and when they capitalize well. Here, Panzer from the ceiling with a save there, but I will still say I feel like Flame has most of the control of this game still. Papayas are just capitalizing on their mistakes better than Papayas are able to, or better than Flame is able to score on Papayas here. Help again, finding an open shot across, but Necroptic able to pop it to the side. Hypnotic from the side, trying to put it in a little wide. He's here for his own touch again. Back to Panzer. Panzer putting it on, but a little off to the side. Necroptic there for a touch. Controlling it up into the right. Hypnotic trying to make something happen here to Panzer. Panzer just barely misses, and we're going to see Flame with control, and I think they were trying to see if they could make that go in, but Hypnotic was waiting for it, and the rebuttal right here is Papayas taking it to Flame's side of the field. Hypnotic a touch over local there. Necroptic up on his own, and we're going to find Moxon kind of alone, trying to delay for his team to get back, and he does that very well. Necroptic here off the wall, trying to put it high. Local up. Moxon looking for a bump, not going to find it. Local puts it slightly wide. Hypnotic trying to get this ball out of their side of the field, but Locals here bringing it right back again. A slow delay down, but a great defense by Hypnotic there. Help taking it to the side. Hypnotic popping it to the middle. Unfortunately, that's going to go a little high by Panzer. Good save there right at the end. I don't know if Local or Panzer put that one high, but that was a great touch to keep it from going in. Acroptic on his own, right in front of the goal. A great demo by Panzer. That was going to go in without that demo right there. That's a very heads-up play here. Hypnotic taking it to Flame side of the field finally again, but we have 5-2 here in the second match, and this one looks to be going to Papayas.
Yeah, it looks like it will. It will, guaranteed it will, as Local's going to get one more, but it will go to the Papayas. Hey, maybe one for the road here. This just kind of floats in, and Panzer's getting dribbled in the net by Moxon. Almost got back to it, actually. Would have been a great recovery there to save that one, but yeah, I mean, just a solid performance from the Papayas here in this game. Here, Grebsy, I really liked what they were doing with the aggression on offense, and they really just capitalized on Flame's overcommits, which you can do. They are an aggressive team, and if you can capitalize on the overcommits like they did there, you definitely have a good game, and it goes to show they're 5-3.
Yep, absolutely, and they need to keep that exact same play style going up here into the next couple matches. As you said, Flames are very, very aggressive, and when they are on, they are fucking scary. I apologize for the language there, but they can get caught off. You know, they can get caught off and a little too far forward, and that's the downside to that aggression. So we'll see where this game 3 goes. We're for sure going to Forbidden Temple, as you know, it's your favorite here after this game, but we got the third game coming up right here.
Yeah, definitely. So got to get to Manfield Night first, but yeah, Forbidden Temple is online later, and we'll have to see. It's definitely been a good series so far from both these two teams. I mean, Papayas, they just brought it back right there, which is really good to see. I wasn't sure what to expect again. Like I said earlier, they played okay in game 1, and we didn't know how their chemistry was going to flow here in this series. Like we said, they've really only played one league play match with each other, and that was the first match of the play-in tournament. So this one, their second one, I mean, they're figuring things out. It's just about, can they be consistent with that? Like you mentioned, Flame has done this all season. They've been consistent for the most part. Go to squeak into that 10 seed, but is it the Papayas? Can they keep that consistency? That's what we got to figure out here, Grubsy.
Yeah, absolutely, and we will see right here in this third match if Papayas keep their dominance going, or if Flame will have a return rebuttal on that second match here. We'll find out with Flames on the attack right off the bat. Panzer trying to put it to the side. Moxon finding Necroptic. Necroptic gonna find the left side of the goal. Hypnotic just a little slow.
Yeah, and that's the one thing we saw in the first series with Papayas. They're just a little bit slow, but I think this one's a good passing play over the top, and Hypnotic just not quite in the right position to find that one in. And Flame, they're going to start this game out very quickly, kind of turning the tables from the last one.
Absolutely showing that you know, they have that experience with each other, and they know how to do this, and they're going to do what they can here. Help trying to squeeze that in on the inner post. Local alone and gonna pop it to the side and follow up here, trying to find Moxon in the mid. A touchdown, but Hypnotic is there to stop it. Moxon with the 50 in the air. Help trying to clear it out. Moxon there to say no, and Moxon again may be able to put this in. A miss by Panzer. Local able to drop it down low.
Yeah, and that one just enough to squeak it by. It's a great 50 by Necroptic, and Panzer trying to get up to that one, not a lot of boost. Local there just shoots it by the defender. It may have actually nicked just off the back of Help there as it finds the net, but Flame, they've turned the tables again, starting out this game 3, up 2 goals less than a minute in. And make it 3.
Absolutely. And the third one, oh, just off to the side. Necroptic trying to put it in right there at the end. You know, we are seeing the Flame we expect here in this play style right now. They have the passes, they have the pressure, they have the teamwork, and right now the Papayas have been kind of on the back foot. And but as we've seen in the past 2 matches, they kind of work in very quick, very fast spurts where they just make it happen. They get multiple goals real fast with each other. Local trying to find mid. Necroptic there. Moxon trying to put it on, but Hypnotic's going to clear it out with Panzer, as is 2 here as he goes. But that's going to be a demo, but Local gets the clear over him. Necroptic in the air, putting it onto the right, and that's going to go in.
Yeah, and Flame now, they are the ones that are up 3-0 early in this game number 3. Just a big dunk there from Necroptic on his head, putting it in the back of the net, 3-0. I mean, that's just a picture-perfect start.
Absolutely, and that was just a great team play there, and a big heads-up play overall. You have to wonder if just that second match was a fluke for the Papayas, as Moxon here clearing it out as Papayas almost put it on. They're showing that Flame definitely wants this. They are heating up for sure here as Help trying to get some kind of offensive going here. Local from midfield putting it on. That's Panzer there with a good save, backward save there over the goal, and Papayas putting it up towards Flame side of the field, but Necroptic there alone. Moxon clearing the way with a demo. Local putting it high, back maybe to himself. No, Hypnotic is there to clear it. Necroptic has the catch here and trying to get it away from his team. Moxon off the backboard with a good touch to the side. Panzer trying to force it in. Necroptic with a 50. Local getting it around all the Papayas here. Panzer taking it to his own side of the field, giving it to Help. Now they have the offensive here. They have all the time to think about what they're doing. Hypnotic with a pass, and Local with a great save from the side. Rocker Man, this is looking like 2 completely different teams from what we saw in the beginning here.
Yeah, definitely so. I mean, Flame, they've been looking so much faster in this game number 3 here, finding their passing plays. But Papayas are really starting to come back. We're seeing Flame into some awkward doubles, some rushed attempts here. But when Flame is playing fast and playing faster than the other team, they are very solid. Papayas, they just really got to break down that defense, make them make the mistakes, make them overcommit, and then capitalize on it. And they can bring this one back.
Oh, absolutely here, and I agree completely. We've got Flame still trying to put another goal in. We have 2 minutes left here. Papayas need to make something happen here right now. A little awkward touch there to the ceiling. No one quite ready on Papayas, and Flame able to push it to the side. A clear over their own goal here. Trying to find his teammate there. Local Necroptic with a shot. It's going to go barely wide as Help gets a demo on Local right there at the end, possibly clearing up some space and preventing that goal from going in. Help able to put this on the Flame side. Panzer looking to cut it. He gets 1 cut. 2 cut does not go. Hypnotic up, able to put it in.
And that was just such a beautiful play. That's what I talked about. Catch Flame out on the counter attack, and Panzer gets it by 1, gets it over the second, and Hypnotic for the finish. Just beautiful play by the Papayas. And 125 left, only down by 2. Definitely possible.
Plenty of time left for this for Papayas to bring it back, and we'll see if the old, as I said, winning in spurts for the Papayas continues to go here if they get another goal right off, or if Flame will lock this down and prevent them from getting anything else. It needs to happen now. Necroptic a little awkward there. Local just trying to keep it away. Help putting it to the corner. A pass out. Moxon able to find this and get it clear, but Hypnotic having a read. Now we've got Flames on the offensive again. The Papayas slightly awkward here a little bit. Local on the backboard, trying to find a teammate. Moxon trying to put it down low. Panzer there for the save. Necroptic clearing it out. We have 45 seconds left. If Papayas are going to do it, they have to do it now. They are on the offensive. Panzer finding the touch, not able to find a teammate. An awkward touch out as it's going towards Papayas' side of the field, and Flame are completely controlling the end of this match here. You know, Papayas are doing the best they can, but we have 30 seconds as a unfortunate light touch there in the middle of their goal. Panzer able to clear it out before Flame can do anything with it. We have 20 seconds here. Help again trying to find an open goal, cannot find it. Necroptic clearing it out. Panzer with a touch, gonna put it in. We still have time.
12 seconds remaining. The Papayas looking to battle it back. Necroptic just clears this one out, and Panzer with an absolute clanger. I think Moxon just a little bit of an awkward jump. Hypnotic was hunting him down, but 12 seconds left. They just need to find one with any time remaining.
It can be done, and we will find out right now here. A win towards Help here on the wall. He's up in the air. Moxon attempting to fix it, and Help putting it high, just goes wide. Necroptic from the side. Necroptic taking all the defenses there. That was like 3 saves in a row, I think, from Necroptic. That's a great play overall. Flame here showing back up in the match. Papayas playing amazingly, but Flame just with the control on every play and just making this game theirs.
Yeah, and oh my goodness, I thought that flip reset was going to be a perfect setup, but I think you said it. Necroptic, I believe, came off the backboard, shut that one down, the time remaining. But I mean, man, Papayas, they really brought it back there. I mean, Flame, they gave them a run for their money in the beginning, but Papayas didn't back down. And you know, as we head to game number 4, you know, how can the Papayas bring it all the way back? I mean, honestly, these two teams are very, very close, Grebsy. It really could go either way in game 4, and you know, why not go to Forbidden Temple? Let's get some chaos happening. Let's see some crazy things happen. Let's see Papayas force a game 5 here.
The ever-loved Forbidden Temple, where anything can happen. And I think what the Papayas need to go back to doing is finding Flame caught too far ahead. I think they really weren't capitalizing when Flame was pushing up too far there, as Local getting a save to the side here. Papayas with an early shot, and we're going to have Local again attempting to put a shot on goal, finding a teammate. Necroptic up, just going to be slightly too high. Moxon trying to pop it back in, but all 3 Papayas waiting for that touch there. Help trying to bring it into the air, but Local's able to pop it back to the side. Moxon, a bit of challenge, a bit of faking, who knows. Trying to put it on, trying to give his team an advantage. Necroptic at the ball, just missing it. Help gonna have it, also misses. Necroptic back in, a pop-up high. Can Hypnotic get there? He is there against Moxon. We got Local on the wall trying to pop it mid. There is no goalie. There is only Help, and that will go in.
Yeah, and that's just some great pressure here from Flame. And you just see a good touch over there, and Help just caught out a little bit too far. Had a lot of boost, but just hesitated a little bit to get back. And that is just a rotational mistake from the Papayas there, and Flame going to capitalize on it with their pressure.
Absolutely, and Help was looking for a little bit of himself there, but couldn't find it. Papayas with a 50 off a demo. I'm not actually sure what just happened here.
Well, that's the craziness of Forbidden Temple there, as this one pops the midfield. Panzer just going to send that one in. He gets demoed for his efforts, with just enough speed to get it around the defender and put it in.
He's sacrificed his body, but has ended up in a goal, and that's the way to do it here. Panzer against Necroptic. Necroptic putting it to the side, but Hypnotic off the wall, trying to put it on goal, trying to find Help, not able to do it. Local popping it out. Moxon here looking to find the offense for the Flames. Another touch, going to be 50'd out by Hypnotic. A great defense there. Local with a pinch down. No one in goal, just not able to put that in. It goes a little wide. Help taking his time here, a little awkward. Panzer able to come in, but again, Flame showing their control, showing their ability to play with each other, and maybe that's just the time that they've had with each other, Rocker Man, but it's looking still like Flame might have this.
Yeah, they very well could. They definitely, like you mentioned, they have the chemistry, but they are beatable. You know, I've played Flame one time this season, and they were one game away from losing to us. We'll put it that way. One game away from getting swept by us. So they are definitely beatable. It's just, you know, you got to find the opportunities. Again, you got to catch them on these overcommits, and you know, you can definitely make it happen here. And that's how Papayas scored earlier, just enough to get it by them. That's how they had games in this series. But you got to be solid on defense and find those opportunities to try to force this game 5.
Absolutely, and I think we were seeing Papayas here, maybe, as I said, you know, inexperienced with each other, but they seem to not be working quite as well together with the pressure that Flame is putting on. This will be cleared to Flame's corner with Necroptic waiting for it, taking it up over Hypnotic, trying to get it past Help, and Necroptic helping it go through. Necroptic to the side, no boost here. Oh wait, full boost there, actually, as Hypnotic is going to take it onto the Flame side of the field, getting it up over one defender, up in the air. Local there for the save. That might have dropped straight down and in. Necroptic a little awkward. It's going to go wide, though. Unfortunately, no goal, and he's able to take this, and he's looking to get it over Panzer. But Panzer able to pop that on Moxon with a control bump by Necroptic. Little miscommunication there on the rotation happening, but it's not quite hurt them at all. They recovered very fast. Hypnotic on goal, little high. Moxon able to take it to the side. Help looking to try and put that in, not able to get there. We've got Necroptic against Hypnotic here. Hypnotic's going to take it over him. No double by Hypnotic in the air. Local clearing it to the Papayas side of the field, but Panzer's here to return it and give Papayas an attempt on offense. Panzer popping it high for Help to take it. Help with a second touch, but no one there on his team. It looks like they're making great plays, but they're just not finishing and not capitalizing. Moxon from high on. Local with a good save there, or actually, no, not a save, an attempt. I think he accidentally saved that. He was trying to drop it down, but it actually ended up popping it out. Rockerman, I don't know if either team is really panicking, but it feels like they're not quite playing together here.
Yeah, I think Local was trying to drop that one down into Necroptic and trying to hit it into him. Would look like what the attempt was there. Obviously, it didn't quite work out, but yeah, both these teams, you know, I think they understand the gravity of the situation. Is Moxon? Oh my goodness, he's gonna slot it in. A beautiful passing play, finding the bottom right.
On the inside corner as well. A very slotty play here. We love to see it. Hypnotic just caught in the wrong position. He knew it. He tried to back up, couldn't get there. So we have a minute left for Flames as they are heating up. As I said, we'll see what the Papayas can do here, but they need to start something now if they want it to happen. Moxon with a shot on goal. That's going to go high, barely, with a Bardowski that doesn't go in. Local trying to drop it down. Help saving it to the side. Ball halfway in the goal, but not going in, and the Papayas bring it out. What an incredible play. The Papayas played that defensively perfectly. Moxon trying to find Local. Local pops to the side. Again, the post is there. Ball awkwardly in front of Papayas' goal, but not going in. We have 30 seconds left with Papayas on the offense. They need to put one in now if they want it to go. Hypnotic off the backboard, not able to find Panzer as Moxon clears it all the way down to the other side of the field. And we have the Flames on the offense here with a bit of a demo by Hypnotic, but the Local gonna drop it in. Hypnotic not able to save it.
Yeah, and the Papayas, they try to get it out. Help tries to get out to this ball, but Local does just enough, and the demo got in Hypnotic's way just enough to where it's going to squeak in the net, and with 15 seconds remaining, it might be all she wrote for the Papayas.
Yeah, I think this might be it. We had those unlucky Rocket League physics there with the demo by Hypnotic where it spun him around completely, unable to recover in time. We've got Papayas attempting to do something here against Necroptic. If they can put it in, there will be a chance. It's a little short, just goes high. Panzer able to put it in with 1 second left. Now, never say never, Justin Bieber. There is a chance.
Oh my goodness, that was hectic right there. But they get it in with 1 second, and just like you said, never say never. Can they force OT?
It could happen right here. We will find out. 1 second. It is in the air with a clear up towards. Oh, it's going to bounce straight down. Very unlucky for Papayas there. That was the kickoff they were looking for. They were making their comeback, but Flame just too strong there. They keep it going here. We've got Flame 2 to Papayas 1. Rockerman, what are you seeing?
Yeah, that's actually gonna be the series gravity 3-1 there in
shit.
this one, as that Flame is gonna take the victory there, and that's all she wrote for the Papayas. And I mean, they just performed really well there at the end, and they clutched up when they needed to. The Papayas, I think it was just the chemistry. It wasn't quite enough for them to make it happen, and you know, tough scene for Papayas, but Flame, you know, they did what they had to do to move on to the playoffs.
Absolutely. Thank you for correcting me there. I need to learn how to count. I can go to 1, 2, but 3 is really difficult for me. So that's on me. Great plays by Flame overall. Papayas tried to bring it back, not able to make it. I have not. Oh, actually, I do know who's coming up next. We have Lightspeed versus Blaze coming up next. Should be a great game. But before that, we do have a bit of a break. I don't know if you have anything else to add, Rockerman, before we hit there.
Oh, I think it's just gonna be a good matchup here. It's gonna be a fun one. Blaze versus Lightspeed. We'll see if the Firestorm org can continue their play-in tournament runs. Two of their teams have advanced already to the playoffs as the 8th seed, and Blaze will be the third one attempting to do so. So we're gonna take a short break. When we come back, Lightspeed versus Blaze. We'll see you guys in a few.